Prologue, Heavenly Palace or Primeval God Temple, in front the Almighty One we are nothing. A man garb in blue color attire stand on the space of the upper realm starry universe and look down upon everything that within his all-seeing gaze. There is a slight madness within his eyes as his gaze is laid upon the biggest and brightest planet stand at the center of upper realm. It is the planet belong to the Heavenly Palace that represent the heavenly immortal monarch who held supreme reign in upper realm. From here he can see how the planet is bustling around so lively, not even one of those immortal realized what have just occurred. It's funny how everything turned out as I had warned you eons ago. Someone voice appear within the man ear startle him from his reverie. Yet, he does not bother of the man in white that appear out of nowhere by his side. Do you mean to make fun of me? A chuckle reverberate from the man that suddenly appear. However, it is not full of malice or teased, but a deep despondency. I have no intention of doing so. I come as per Fu Yi last wish. He wants me to give you this. Hearing it, the slight manic man turned like a whip. He looks at the item that man held on his palm and as soon as he sees it, he cannot help but just staring at it. It is a gift he once given to one martial brother of his. The man shivered as he slowly reached for the Destiny Jade. The once beautiful and warm jade with stunning luster now tarnished with something red. It is blood. Fu Yi's blood. He won't want you to do something stupid for his behalf. It is his choice to sacrifice his divine soul as penance to atone his sin. He was used. That man used him. He was trapped between the Crown Prince or the Primeval God Temple. He is stupid. Stupid flower. The man that held the now lackluster jade sigh. He also looked toward the heavenly immortal planet, thinking about series of unfortunate events that had occurred, all under one person machinations. A person who wants to be hailed as supreme being, to be the one above every being in existence. He wants to precede even the Almighty One. He has everything, yet it is not enough. He had destroyed the ancient divine covenant, we all might implicate by his action, the man in white quietly whisper. The other man that brokenly staring at the jade look at him before laugh maniacally. Implicate, don't you sense it already? This realm has slowly lost its primordial energy ever since Fu Yi break sky cleaving mirror. He had done everything that was a sin for our realm. He even killed his own child just for his own ambition. Nothing good will happen as he implicate all of us. The man in blue speak this with a callous laugh. He has lost his dearest brother because of that man greed and insatiable desire. He wished he can kill that man by his own hand. I have heard that they cannot get the heaven and earth essence pearl. The Lord of Yue clan sent his newborn baby across the ancient teleportation formation together with the pearl and destroyed the teleportation. The man in blue as he hearing this pause a bit. His brow furrow yet his eyes suddenly have a hint of clarity. Within that moment something happened that astounding the man in white as he look at the man in front of him. Light emanates from his entire being as the all-seeing eyes he has now brightened. How long since the dream immortal has a vision? Yes, the man in blue is not just any madman, but he is one of reverent immortal of Primeval God Temple, the dream immortal. For a moment, it seems like the man in white also can sense an epiphany out of the vision that the dream immortal now seen. It's not just any vision, from the aura of the vision, it's a divine vision. After what seems an eon has passed, the man in white finally shuddered from what seems a long and eternal dream. But it is such a vision that fills his empty heart full of hope. He turned his eyes toward the man with white as his hand slowly reached and grasped the Destiny Jade firmly. Come Yang Zi, I have prophecy I shall foretold the entire realm. Ring the Destiny Bell, let them hear this prophecy sent by none other but the Almighty One. As the dream immortal saying this, he opened his eyes and the man called Yang Zi was taken aback as now his eyes is no longer the same deep blue color but now white and bright like one of the divine god pearl. Yang Zi heart thumped wildly. Would something good finally happen to their realm after the chaos done by that man? What is the vision? Tell me, what you have seen. Yang Zi could not help but ask out loud. He followed the man that raised up his arm and opened a portal that connected with the Primeval God Temple. I have seen future. I see image of divine dragon and a man with divine soul. The dream immortal paused his step toward the portal and once again looked toward the heavenly palace planet. Your day is number. I hope you will start cherishing what you have than longing what is not yours. You are the reason of heavenly palace future doom. This words is just a mere whisper, but it is imbued with a trace of divinity that still linger due to the divine vision he just foreseen. This seemingly silent whisper carried toward an elegant man that has long standing on top of a tall tower and gazed toward the interloper from Primeval God Temple. Hearing such a word does nothing to change the seemingly impeccable and peaceful visage of the man that carried himself like a god. Yet, deep in his immortal sense, a slight fear has managed to creep, and this enough to cause a tiny little crack within his impenetrable cultivation domain. Just that one word, enough to make the man that's standing on top of this realm waver, even if it only just a scant millisecond. He gives such an elegant huff. Just a puny immortal. Dare to threaten me. One day, I'll raise your temple and shed all your pretenses. The man does not speak, but it a loud and clear message toward the dream immortal. However, that man is no longer in his manic state like how he has been since the death of his martial brother. He gave a laugh so cheerful and yet filled with aggravation at the same time. Try it, heavenly monarch, and let's see who shall prevail. Your palace or my temple, we are nothing in front the Almighty One. Remember that. Right after saying this, the dream immortal enter the portal and the man in white called Yang Zi follow behind him. He also take a look toward the man on the tall tower. That seems so little, but with his immortal eyes, it is as clear as one see it through a binocular lens. A smile appear on his handsome face before he walked past the portal. That day would be the day that every individual that present in Upper Realm will remember along their lifetime as an immortal. The day that Primeval God Temple rung the destiny bell 13 times and speak the word of vision foreseen by the dream immortal. About the coming of New Age, the ascent of divine dragon and an immortal with divine soul. Their messiah, as well as the destruction of the tyrant that currently running rampant in their realm. Then the temple shut its gate for unforeseeable time and disappear from every lingering eyes that eagerly seek them for further clarification. However, in the place that once stood a magnificent sprawling temple complex, now only left with nothingness. The Primeval God Temple has gone to void. The heavenly immortal monarch that come with his assembly of martial god come just a scant of minute late. He look at the place that once stood mighty temple hall, and within second the very space in front of him distorted and broken into fragment. Everything then turned into dust and nothingness. Everyone gasped as they all stare at their immortal emperor with uncertainty. My liege, announced to entire realm, those that dare to hide and help remnants of Yue clan and Primeval God Temple will be heavenly immortal palace enemy. Every immortal in attendance gasped, but no one dared utter even a single word. The martial god of heavenly immortal palace, all loyal to the heavenly immortal monarch, those they all accept this as their command. We all shall obey you.